Hello. If you have any question, I can answer about Luxembourg, studying University of Luxembourg, or getting visa. Hello. Hi. The university is good. I mean, studying at the University of Luxembourg is really hard, really hard. But I love it because it's like kind of a modern university. You have so many facilities to use. Like you have everything you need. But studying is really hard because it's really hard to study at University of Luxembourg. Uh, the courses are really hard and difficult, but it's it has everything you need, everything. And we also have free access to swimming pool, free access to ice skating, so many other sports, so many other art classes, culture classes. Like everything you need to have a good student life, you can have it here. But it's a bit hard to study. Maybe it's hard for my program. I don't know about others, but for my program, it's really hard to study. I'm studying Master of Civil Engineering, if you are wondering. Yeah, for studying in master, you don't need to have research or any paper. That's necessary for PhD, but for master, you don't have to have papers or research in your resume. Yeah, so if you want to study master, you don't need to have and please talk about cheaper accommodation. To be honest, cheap accommodation in Luxembourg is a dream. It's not true. It's not something that you can find easily. But the thing is, there are some options for students which you can get accommodation cheaper than the private sector. And let me just close this. I don't know how to. Yeah, I cannot see the messages very well. Okay, perfect. But there are some options that you can get cheaper accommodation. One of them is university. University is offering cheaper rooms. I mean, in general, it's not cheap, but if you want to get the same thing from private sector, you have to pay double the price that university is offering. For example, my room, which I have private shower and private bathroom and shared kitchen, I'm paying 425 euro per month. If you want to get the same thing in private sector, you have to pay at least 1,000 euro. But there is one more option. That option is getting accommodation from the municipality. It's also so competitive, but the price is 300 euro per month and 350 euro per month. How are the placements hiring after the course completion? In data science, I know it's really easy. I mean, if you don't try, it's not easy. You have to try for it, and you have to make your resume very strong. But it is easier than my major, which I'm studying civil engineering. It's really hard for me to find a job after graduation. But for data science and computer science, it's relatively easier. And most of the time, for computer science and data science, you don't necessarily need to speak French. Total college hour, it depends on your ECTS, how many ECTS you have per semester. I mean, it really differs from person to person. Someone prefer to have 20 ECTS in one semester, so this person has relatively lower hours a day. Municipality is like commune of each city. For example, in this city Esch we have the commune which offers cheaper accommodation for the students only. Hello. Education system and professors are really good and well educated. They are with a lot of knowledge, and I love the education system. It's really something that works, but it's really hard. I mean, for my studies, it was really hard. I mean, I'm almost at the end of my study. I'm doing my thesis this semester, but I had a long journey to get here. And finance courses are really good. Like if you are studying finance in Luxembourg, you're doing the best. That studying finance in Luxembourg is the best you can do. The best program in Luxembourg is finance. Well, how difficult it is to gain admission to study a Master of Finance and Economics at the University of Luxembourg? Thomas, I would say it really depends on your luck. So if you're applying in a year, which is in that year, it's like so many people are applying for the same master as you are doing, so it's gonna be a bit competitive for you to get admission, and then it's really you really need to have a high profile to get there. But in general, it is easier to get admission in University of Luxembourg in compared to other countries. But I'm not really sure about Master of Finance and Economics, like how hard or easy it is to get admission, because I mean, I'm doing a Master of Civil Engineering, not Finance, so I don't know about it, and I haven't talked to anyone which is doing that. But that's a good idea that I can make a video and talk to someone who is doing Master of Finance. Could you please explain on how can we get a scholarship? A scholarship, guys. Yesterday, I met someone who has a scholarship at the University of Luxembourg in Master of Computer Science. So I had an interview with him and I recorded. I just need to edit the video and post it on YouTube, so then you can watch it as well. Where can we reach you for further questions and answer? I messaged on you on Instagram, no reply. I mean, that Instagram is the only way, but unfortunately, because I'm having a very hard time at the moment because of like all the studies and thesis that I'm doing. Unfortunately, I couldn't check my messages so far, but definitely I'm gonna check my messages after this live video, and we will have a chat there. Please send me a message to remind me. You're well welcome. I really wish you all the best for your admission. Yes, it is at the university. It is a room from university. I have my private space for shower and bathroom as well. But the kitchen is shared with four other people, and I'm paying 425. But I'm sure if you want to get the same thing, you have to pay double, at least double outside of university. No, it's not hostel. It's a dormitory from university. It's I mean, technically in the university they say type 2. They have different types of accommodation. The type 1 is the place that you only have your private space to sleep and work, like a desk and a library and a bed. And you share your bathroom and shower, and also your kitchen with others. And the type 2 is the place that I have, which I have private bathroom and private shower, but shared kitchen. And there is another type, which is a studio. So you have your private kitchen, your private bathroom, your private shower. سلام آرمان جان. والا رشته به رشته فرق داره. تا امتحان نکنی متوجه نمیشه سخته یا نه، ولی از نظر من راحت تره از بقیه دانشگاه ها و واقعا هم ارزشش داره. اگه رشته خیلی خوب برای اینجا بتونی انتخاب کنی و بخونی، واقعا ارزش داره. I don't understand where is LSB. About Lunex University, I just know they have good parties. I've never been there, but I've heard they have good parties. But it's so expensive. So far I know it's so expensive. Can you Luxembourg School of Business? Oh, Luxembourg School of Business. You can try at municipality of Esch. I guess the website is étudiant.esch.lu. You can go there and sign up for a room. You go into the waiting list until they find an empty room for you and send you a message. They usually offer rooms for type 1 in 300 euros and type 2 350 euros per month. About allocation of dormitory at university, the thing is they have a limited number of rooms, and the university is growing in numbers for students. I mean, so far the demand is getting higher, but they don't have enough rooms to allocate to the students. So that might be true that you can. It's not guaranteed that you can get a room for sure. So you have to be very persistent and very insisting to get a room. They I can remember 2 or 3 years ago when I was trying to get admission, getting a room at university. I tried very first moment of opening hour, and I got rejected 3 times, and I kept insisting on getting a room, and I finally got it 7 days before my flight. I don't know how to send a message here. I guess I cannot write. But can you send me a message on Instagram once again? Then your message comes up and I can text you. Um, as I said before, Linux University is a very expensive university. But in University of Luxembourg, they have so many student jobs, which you can apply for. But one criteria to work at University of Luxembourg is to be a student at University of Luxembourg. I'm not sure about Linux University, but it's easier to find jobs in University of Luxembourg. But also you can try it in the private sector to find a job, a student job. I had before one job outside of university, and right now I have a job in university. Getting job in university for students, uh, I would say it's not that hard. I mean, it's possible, but you have to try hard. I don't want to say it's easy because I don't want to give false hopes. But if you try to contact professors, to contact the people in charge, maybe you can find a student job in 1 or 2 months. Well, if you sign up for a dormitory, for example, through the website of university or through the website of municipality, you definitely get a notification when there is any available room. Okay, sure, I'm gonna check it after this live video. Yes, definitely. It is indicated in the contract that you have to be a student at University of Luxembourg to get a student job there. And even in my contract, they indicated that as long as immediately after finishing my studies, I cannot continue my job. Is there any other questions I can help you with? I chose to study Linux because getting admission from. Why you think like that? Here at the University of Luxembourg, we have people coming from all around the world. There is no exception. I don't know where you're from, but try for that. I really don't understand your question. What is the scope of AI for masters, for freshers? I'm afraid that I cannot understand your question. Oh, I had 2 or 3 classmates from Nigeria in civil engineering, so that's not a problem. But you have to see if you can find a suitable program for yourself to match your CV and your background. Since you are studying at the Lunex University, it means that you have a sportive background, because they are mostly in physiotherapy and something like that. And I'm afraid there's no such program at University of Luxembourg. Studying bachelor is a bit different to study in at the University of Luxembourg. But for master, then there wouldn't be a problem. I know what AI is, but I didn't understand what is the scope. If you mean that, is it a good study? Is it good in job market? Yes, it is, especially in the part of data analysis and computer science and robotics. It's a very good and big job market. One of my friends is studying data science here, and he has a job in a company during his study, and also there is a high hope to get a full-time job after a study. Yes, it's really hard to study at the University of Luxembourg in bachelor degree, because mostly you need to have a level of French, German, and in some cases Luxembourgish. But there is only one program, which is computer science, which you only need English. Well, that's possible for your husband. And also, I suggest that he tries to get a job in Luxembourg instead of applying for university. I mean, applying for university is also an option, but if he has a good work experience and so many awards, it is better for him to apply uh, for jobs directly. I'm pretty sure that he can find something, especially in big fours if he is working in finance, in PwC, in KPMG, Deloitte, and these companies, these big four companies. Well, I'm pretty sure you could find better options in other countries if you wanted to study in bachelor and cheaper. Well, definitely, if you try, you can find student jobs outside of university or even at your university. I don't know job market of Lunex University, But try to contact your professors, the people there, administrative people. Maybe they can help you to find a job inside the university. If not, try to get student jobs outside of university. The salary for student jobs outside of university is usually around 850 euro per month, and inside University of Luxembourg it is something around 1,000 euro per month. For applying for jobs, you have to check the website of the companies, and also LinkedIn, also Job Teaser, Glassdoor, and this kind of websites which you can find job advertisements. But if he really wants to work in the finance market, he can go directly. He can even also start from getting internships in these companies. Unfortunately not. You cannot, if you are not from EU countries, you are not allowed to work or even reside outside of Luxembourg. If you are not from EU countries. He can apply directly through the website of the companies if it's a finance job. The finance market of Luxembourg is very good, so I'm pretty sure if he has a good experience in finance, he can find job directly from the companies. But if not, there's also LinkedIn, Glassdoor, and the other thing, Job Teaser, which you can find job advertisements. Well, in France, it's really cheap to get accommodation. It's like something around 300, even less. For master studies, you cannot get visa for your family. But if you study PhD or work in Luxembourg, you can get a visa, family visa, and you can enter the country altogether. And for PR, you need to live in Luxembourg for at least 5 years. You're welcome. Guys, thank you so much for being here with me tonight. I have to go back to studies because I have my exams coming soon. And I wish you all the best for your applications. Enjoy. Good night.